Hello everybody, South Texas Coastal Bend. This is Scott Ricks with Bayfront Construction. I'm out on the roof today. I haven't gone live in a while, so I wanted to touch base with some of y'all out there. It is about to be spring, or it's starting to be spring here in the Coastal Bend in Texas. And that means that hurricane season is just around the corner. It's a great time to take a look at your roof or get someone, a professional, to get up here and take a look at it. That's what we're doing today. This homeowner just wanted us to take a look and see if they needed some. They know that windy season's here, it's blowing today, and this is an older roof they were concerned about. They wanted just an honest opinion on, do they need a new roof or do they need some repairs right now? And that's what we're doing. We're happy to do that for our neighbors here in the Coastal Bend. And I'd like to just walk around with you for a second and kind of show you what I'm looking at whenever I'm looking at these roofs. If you want to get up and look at your own roof, always be careful. If you're able to do that, these are some of the things you might want to look for. So like I said, this is an older roof. It's obviously over 10 years old. It's a 3-tab shingle, so you can see that the shingles are all laying flat, right? There's no dimension to them. This is like a builder grade shingle. It's a less expensive shingle. Usually if you have an architectural shingle, a more expensive one, it would look more like the ones on the house next door over here. This one isn't older, but the shingles are all intact. You can see that. There is some mold and mildew on the roof. That's what these dark streaks are. Maybe a soft wash, a cleaning would do them some good. This will cause the roof to break down quicker. And it is common to see it just on one side. You see it on this side here and not this side. It's usually going to be obviously on the north side of the house, away from the sun, where the house stays wet more often. We're going to look at the ridge. So this is the ridge. The shingles on the very top of the house. They're the first line of defense on your house and the ones that take the most abuse. There are some areas on the ridge that naturally have exposed nails. That's the way a roof is designed. Roofers do it. These areas like this right here, you can see these black spots. There's nails underneath there, and they are what we consider exposed nails. Every year, someone's supposed to get up on the roof and coat those with a tar like this or some kind of coating to make sure that they're not going to leak. Every one of the vents, those nails are on them as well. We covered those. Same over here. You want to make sure and check the lead pipes, the lead pipe covers. Squirrels in our area here love lead. It's chewy and it's sweet, and they chew them, and then you'll have a leak there. So make sure that they're intact. Make sure all the nails are covered on them. Skylights are a big one. It's a big hole in our roof, and big holes in our roof often leak. A lot of times when we have homes with skylights, this will be the biggest issue. You got to get up here, you got to check them, you got to make sure that lens is intact, that there's no cracks on there. You got to check this area around the seal, make sure this seal is good. This is one that we usually will come in here and put a bead of caulk around these seals to keep this from leaking, and then check around the curb of it to make sure all that looks like it's intact. And then we just walk and look at the regular appearance of the shingle. Are there any shingles missing? Are there any popped up? Are there any nails exposed here where a shingler might have missed nailed? Sometimes we get wind damage that you can obviously see. Any homeowner can tell that this is wind damage. This shingle got blown up. You can see that. And so that's going to be a potential problem. We can come in and change out just that one shingle there to protect them. Other issues that you find is you look for trees around your house. This one, there's no big trees on this roof, around this roof. This little tree right here though, and we'll go down and look and see if there was any damage caused by this. And sure enough, you wouldn't have expected it because that tree's nowhere near the house, but there's a lot of damage to this roof right around that area where that tree's limbs were obviously laying lower before, and they've destroyed these shingles. So this whole area right here has to be repaired. All these shingles are damaged. You'd never see that from the ground. You'd never know it. And it doesn't happen right away. It's something that slowly occurs with that house getting rubbed by that tree. And then anywhere where you have a wall abutment on your house, like this chimney here. So you can see where they've obviously had some issues. It's had some leaks. I can tell that this is not properly sealed. You can see these big cracks here where the brick meets the wood, and on the bottom they've tried to use Flex Seal. This is a common repair that I see from homeowners or handymen that don't really know what they're doing. They spray Flex Seal, that never really works. We have to get that siding off of here, and we have to properly flash it where it connects down here to the roof, so we can flash that area and then replace this wood. It's not a lot of wood, it's not really an expensive repair, but it's very important. I mean, this right here is a big hole that's going to be leaking into this house. Same here with the flashings. You can see where there's metal that goes in. We have to check all of those areas, and where there's multiple layers or levels to the roof. So you can see this house has multiple levels, so every one of those has a step down. Every one of those needs to be checked. There's these flashings like this. So on this roof, this customer wants to know, do I need a new roof? My opinion is no, not yet. I mean, this roof definitely shows signs of age, wear and tear. It needs some general maintenance. It needs a couple of repairs. But an honest roofer is going to go inside and tell this homeowner, no ma'am, not yet. You do not need to buy a $15,000, $20,000 brand new roof when a $1,500 repair is all you need. So it's important that you make sure you get the right roofer on your roof, one that you're going to be able to trust. The best way to do that is look at reviews. Go online. Take a look. So you can Google Bayfront Roofing and Construction, my company. You can Google any other roofer that comes in. If you can't find them on Google, run them off. If they don't have good reviews on Google, run them off. Make sure that you know who you're paying a bunch of money to do stuff on your house. It's so important. These day and time, we have so much information available to us. It's important to use that information. Hey, this is Scott with Bayfront Roofing and Construction, because you shouldn't have to worry about your roof. I hope you're having a great day. Get outside. It's pretty cool today. And if y'all need some help with your roof or any other home repairs, give me a call. Scott with Bayfront Roofing and Construction. Have a great day.